Conditioner could cost thousands of dollars due to new government regulations in the Clean Air Act.
Now, most have air conditioning units which use what's called R22, but a gradual ban could cost people hundreds of dollars now, thousands later. News Center 7's Una Lee investigates how a slow phase out of R22 will affect our budgets and our health.
With several heat waves we've seen this summer, we all know air conditioning units are imperative. But what if your unit breaks and your service technician says it will take $1,000 to fix, all because of environmental concerns?
You could be looking at costs between $708 and $1,900.
Oh, wow, that's a lot more than I was expecting.
Greg Reinhardt just bought his house in Troy. Logan Services says Reinhardt is among the majority of people who own R22 units.
And that's what they've been using for the last 40 years. I mean, there's quite a bit of them out there still. I mean, I'd say at least 80% or better.
That includes Ellen Simpkins of Vandalia.
You could almost get a new air conditioning unit for that.
What most people do in your situation is they just opt to put that money towards a new unit.
R22 Freon has doubled in price because it's now illegal to make. And with a slow phase out, R22 will become a thing of the past.
Unfortunately, it's nothing that we've done. It's, the government's putting this in place. So, it's just one of those things you have to deal with.
So why ban R22? Scientists say it's made up of an ozone-depleting chemical, and in 3 years, service companies will not even be allowed to use R22 to fix units. An expert with our Regional Air Pollution Control Agency says this is the right move.
The main purpose for the phase-out is the ozone layer, but they are also, they contribute to global warming, so you get a double benefit by phasing those out.
Plus, scientists say these chemicals are health risks and cause skin cancer, which has gone up from 1 in 1,500 to 1 in 75 over the last 30 years.
In these compounds are chlorine, and when they get in the upper atmosphere, they break down. The chlorine is released. The chlorine is what destroys the ozone, the ozone layers.
Everyone agrees the change will be beneficial eventually.
I mean, it's always hard to swallow, but at the end of the day, if it's going to put money back in your pocket instead of taking it out, I'm all for it.
It is, designed to let the market, handle the situation, so we should see that.
Experts say refrigerants to substitute R22 are in the works, but for some, the cost is just too much to handle.
Well, I guess I'll buy a fan.
If you want to learn more about R22, the phase-out, and how it affects you, you can head to our website, WHIOTV.com. Reporting in Montgomery County, Una Lee, News Center 7.